What's good? Peace to the nigga nation and all that good shit. Yeah. So I pretty much been I don't know if you know if y'all if anybody else has, but I've been pretty much keeping the situation with Charleston White, Kwame Brown, Angela Stanton King, Tom Sotomayor, Skinny, damn. It seems just like a cast of characters. A cast of characters. All last year, when Kwame, I really heard of Charleston before I heard about Kwame. I mean, of course, Kwame, the basketball player and all of that, but I really had heard of Charleston before Kwame. I heard Tommy for both of them, but that's not important. I heard of Tom, but okay. So I mean, I had no issue with Mr. Kwame. I mean, he wasn't necessarily my cup of tea. He's a Pisces brother like myself, and that's why I'm kind of crestfallen in the way that things have turned out at this current juncture. Man, all last year, Charleston, you and Kwame should get together. Charleston, you and Kwame get together. While even while before I became a moderator on the page, I know y'all see my name of the page. I'm a moderator for Charleston White's YouTube page. I'm not tooting my horn or asking anyone to come subscribe. I'm not putting this content up like some of you hoes be putting up this content and acting like it's all good. Y'all be all of a trademark. He can let y'all utilize his content, but he had to take his fee off of it. And that way, and that's for the game together. His page stays unmonetized. He say whatever the fuck he want. Y'all get y'all good content, but y'all just gotta pay. Y'all gotta sock it to the man's pocket. But nevertheless, I'm getting off point. That's to Kwame. Charleston said today. He say he over there doing his work. I'm over here doing my work. If we come together, it is what it is. But it's gonna be a problem if one of the two of us happen to stop working. Because don't no man want to be next to no other man that's not working when he working. You got to, just like your math teacher tell you, you got to show your work sometime. So come up to the day. I'm just gonna come on up today because I'm really on my way to the plantation. I work at the white man's job. I can't. I'm a non-monetized channel, so I don't have the luxury of sitting around saying hit my Cash App or hit my super chat, whatever. Hey, and I may sound a little jealous, but hell, I would take my YouTube money and buy my mom another house. Maybe a house close to me, have her come up here, come wherever I'm at, for 6 months, and then she go back to her house, man. But hey, I like my mama's cooking too, but my mama don't really cook no more. My mama taught me to cook, so I can cook for my mama. But I digress. I'm getting off the point once again. So yeah, man. We was rooting for this. We was rooting for the situation with the Kwame and the Charleston White, man. Then it's like, okay, really, it kind of was kind of accidental. I kind of knew it would eventually go in this direction. It was Angela Stanton King. He was supposed to be on Angela Stanton King's show, and Kwame heard he was going to be on Angela Stanton King's show. I don't know whether Angela made sure he heard that he was going to be on her show, and they both got to be there. But yeah, they came there, and it's like, okay, we waiting and we promoting this shit for free. From my perspective, I'm promoting it on the Facebook fan page. A lot of this shit, a lot of y'all little YouTube shit and all that other shit y'all do. Even the big facts and even all the other shit, the 85 South show, that shit got plugged by Facebook. Facebook word of mouth type shit, you know. But once again, the fan page, and I'm speaking in the Charleston White page on Facebook, which I am also a moderator on, you know. But once again, I'm too my own horn. I don't mean to. But yeah, man. So when we find out, and we excited and shit. It get close to the date of the show. We come to find out it's tickets being sold to the motherfucking show. We like, and we like, well, hell, how is that the case? Why would me knowing what I know? How the hell? I was saying to myself, how the hell is somebody a ticket price to see Charleston? And you know, you got your little YouTube page, you gonna get that money on the back end. But nevertheless, my goofy ass paid the $7 to watch the shit on that Eventbrite bullshit. That was the work, man. I feel as if I deserve a refund, but I wasn't gonna be petty next for a refund because I thought I was giving hope that it might be square business. You know, now I want my $7 back for that shit. So it's like we see, okay, it's about to pop off. Kwame and them, they hooking up, whatever. And I'm gonna keep it 100. You know, when he asks about what work Kwame had done or whatever, and we don't necessarily know whatever donations he give or however. Damn, I gotta get over. But whatever donations or whatever he give, we do know that we do know what we see Charleston do, you know. So we did see the shoe drive. So now we here today. I'm reading while I'm moderating the comments on his YouTube. I'm hearing motherfuckers talking about he stole the shoe drive from Blase Roo Skippy Band, but you know I'm not a gossip type of nigga. I delete the shit or whatever, you know, just to keep the shit clean. Okay. So we gotta pay for the show. We paying for the show, and the show was, the audio was so horrible, and it was like a Zoom call type of situation. It wasn't even. It was like the camera was so far away from the screen, you couldn't even really hear what's going on. I still haven't watched it. I have to go to her channel now to watch the shit because that'll be probably man. And then last Sunday, she was cooking last Sunday. I just happened to leave it on while I passed out while I was listening to it. She was doing Sunday cooking or whatever, I guess. But you know, I try if they rock with my guy Charleston White, I try to rock with you. I do my best to align with you because I know the spirit of my nigga Charleston. At least I believe that. At least in what I believe, because like you say, y'all come on. Have you met Charles? No, I have not. They had the presence of shaking Mr. Charleston's hand. I've spoken to Mr. Charleston, but you know, I don't put the 2 on the 10 like some of y'all hoes do on the shit that y'all do. You know, I don't fake being somebody manager and then just known them 3 weeks and then try to stick it. Cause we heard through the live. How the manager dude came up. Oh, you must be Dewberry, nigga. What the? The vibe. Yeah, I could understand that when Charleston says today. I understand how he could say, well, my spirit. I thought I should have been happier when I got back. My spirit felt off, and you really could kind of see it, and then you also could see, well, where he was kind of trying to be like they tried to get my man. I saw it. Get my man to be a guard dog. Dude, the bus life, man. And like I said, this is my Pisces brother, man. You know, you got the shark and you got the dolphin. There's two fish swimming in different directions. You got to be able to. You got to have the bloodlust sometime. The aggressiveness. To guard your territory and make sure you rule your domain, man. That's. But man, I said I want. I'm being good. I feel as if I'm being a bit too enthusiastic, or I don't want to say over emotional, because it's game applied means elevation. Logic logic is supposed to rule in a man's mind as well as emotion, but I digress. As a whole nother point. They always try to be, they try to use my man as a guard dog, and I feel bad. I got to apologize, because I was saying, well, hey, what up, T? I was saying, man, I called him. I said, hey, man, you need to go ahead and get Tom, man. Tom been a problem for a while, man. I actually had something for Tom, because I saw something where he was around a whole bunch of, like, I guess Instagram models or whatever, and so they were talking about, the girl asked honest question, y'all talk about the single mother, what's happened to the father. So he kind of like tap danced the question around till it was something that where it wasn't necessarily focusing on the guy no more, it was focusing on the lady, and that what they chose and all that, and it's like, don't play the game as if you don't have any responsibility. A man don't have a responsibility for his child, regardless if you wanted to have that child or not. But once again, I'm going off away from the point I'm trying to make. You can't misuse my guy, man. And it's like y'all as many times as it's been displayed over and over again, where evidently there's a hand over him where he eventually sees how y'all trying to snake him. Y'all want to call that, like you said, y'all ain't heard nobody call him a snake. He ain't like, it's a clean, if it's gonna be a cut, it's a clean cut all the time. So for when your intentions were selfish, your intentions were not cooperative. You did not have the spirit of, from my observation, since everybody know everything from YouTube. From my YouTube observation, you do not have the wherewithal to even try, like I'm hearing like this Z-Banger, whoever, how you go, well, I looked up in the hype organization is not active. Charleston White is active. And then you got folks coming in the comment section. I don't know what work. They don't know. I mean, I'm from Texas. I never heard of them in Texas. Are you from Fort Worth, ma'am or sir? Sir or ma'am, are you from Fort Worth? Have you Googled? Because it's not like, it's like, well, the man says he does the work for his village. First and foremost, your village should be what you're concerned about. First and foremost, those like he said, like his mama told him, he said, charity begins in the home. Y'all want to know what is he doing to the point where he can reach to where you at? You right where you at. What is you doing where you at? So it's like he come on here and he have his fun, and it's nothing. He's self-employed. He's an entrepreneur. He's a brand. So it's like when you counsel him, it's. I'm trying to explain this. The reason that they come to him and say, "Oh well, he won't be able to take it," you can't. Don't let him come on him online, because they know that Mr. Charleston is a strategist, and anybody who knows it has followed, I don't know, has been a supporter who's been aware of Mr. Charleston for any amount of time, knows that when he say you run a play, he running a strategy on top of a strategy, parallel to a strategy. it's often it should always be embarrassing for those people, like, you got the false talks and the I don't even want to say these people. I'm not going. You got other people where they've had business situation with Charleston, or personal relationships with Charleston, where they end up trying to misuse my guy, and then once it's done and over, they attempt to assume the victimized status, like Charleston is a victim because he always getting into it with somebody else. Listen, I don't know whether you've been around a farm or nothing like that. You've seen a bull, or you understand how a bull, like, when they had a stage, the thing where they say a bull in the china shop. They say that the bull, don't let a bull loose in the china shop. A bull will destroy all. A bull runs. The belief is that the bull just running amok in the china shop. The bull is not running amok in the china shop. The bull knows exactly what he wants to, what he want to upset, what he want to destroy, and whatever he deems necessary to be protected is going to remain. So, man, I'm getting off in the zone. I got to go in this motherfucking place. But listen, man, I probably have to come back and say some more, but they try to play the role like it's always Charleston is the problem. Charleston's the problem. But those who pay attention, Charleston put everything out there. If it's not recorded, if it's not documented, it didn't happen. I was on his Facebook page when I heard he didn't delete it or block the other video on his channel where he was talking about the situation with Angela, where they weren't talking about they was paying for his airline or his hotel. Nigga Nation enough, man. I got to go to Candyland, where I make my stand, where I make my bands. I got to get out there for Mr. Candy and pick my roll of cotton. So, with all that being said, peace and love to you all. You dig? Nigga Nation or nothing.